What's up, Swing Trader Snacks here. We're going to jump in and do our watch list for Friday, September 3rd. We'll start, as we always do, with a quick look here at market breadth. And guys, come on. We're ripping. Love it. I absolutely love it, guys. We got our pullback in the market as we were looking for after the Fed meeting, and we got a remount of the short-term moving average on the major indices, which we said would set up the majority of our watch list, which is made up of the leaders in a trend backed by growing fundamentals. And we got a dip on most of them when we got the macro dip, and that set them all up for triple R triggers. Most of them, right? Our watch list on Monday had 20 of them, or I think it was more than 20, man. That was a long one. Thanks to anybody that stuck through that. But I did take a couple trades on Monday. I took TEM and Snow. Sorry, let's finish up with market breadth here. So we're clearing highs on RSP, which is what we wanted to see. I said I'd really like to see this get out of range. And then IWM looks strong as well, pushing up towards highs, retesting that all-time high level, which it did stick its head above there quickly and pulled back. Sort of a little bit of one of my models is the shake and go we might be getting here on small caps, which would be good for speculation, I would say. In the market, risk on type of market, which we would like to see here going into this rate cut friendly environment. And guys, crypto is moving again as well. So we've got pretty much full market participation. It's wild to see this happen as the government shuts down, but we did have the data backing it that it's sort of a non-event short term, and typically we are higher 1 month, 3 months, 6 months after these things were higher, right? All 100% of the time, or at least the last 10 going back to the 1970s, right? And so yeah, I entered Snow and TEM on Monday. TEM is going well for us. I'd like to hold this a little bit longer, right, if we do get a breakout in the market. Environment remains stable, and then we got Snow as well. And I woke up this morning. I'm in Thailand, so I woke up this morning to see that this executed my option 102% in 3 days. On TEM. So that was a nice thing to wake up to. Guys, if you don't know, I like to use options for leverage, and I trade typically in a thesis of 3 days to 3 months. I trade continuation patterns on the leaders, and by using options for leverage, as you can see, and what was really just a 7-ish% move in the underlying stock, I got 102% on the contracts. So very, very happy. It is why I am now back up over actually all-time high for the year, 195% when I woke up this morning. We might go over 200% today, boys. Yeah, might do it today. I am excited. So guys, hit me up, man. Come join me in Bootcamp, where I teach you all 6 of my models. I will give you an edge you can leverage for the rest of your life. I teach you proper risk management. We build a risk profile that you submit to me day 2, and then you get me one-on-one, direct messaging, direct video feedback, Zoom calls, whatever it takes to, shove your face into these models in a process that works. And, for 60 days, guys, and then you get lifetime access where you can, frankly, I say 60 days, but part of my reason for doing this boot camp is to build my inner circle and have people around me that see the market the way that I do. And, it's a pretty lonely game, trading. But I have an edge that it's significant, and I would love to teach and get some people in there making some money with me. And if I can make you some money, I know you'll stick around and hang out with me. At least, time or two a week, you'll probably jump in and say, what's up? What do I like? But guys, anyways, let's jump into this watch list. Look, market breadth is good. Man, we might be getting to where I might want to wait for a pullback again. But anyways, look, hey, I'm willing to put on a position today, right? I'll probably stick to half size. Just, we've got this government shutdown thing. Probably a little bit of a headline sensitive world we're living in right now. So there's a little bit of risk there. HSAI is the first one we're going to look at, and I like this a lot. If you don't know, I trade 5 continuation models, and this one right now is giving 3. And I really like to stack my models. So we've got an IPO cycle, one of my models. We get a shake and go, another one of my models. A shake and go meaning that it tried to break out of IPO highs, and it did a bit of a fake out, a shake out, right? And then now we're getting a reaction at around our level and looking to push back up. Okay, so that's IPO cycle, one model, shake and go, model number 2, and we're getting a triple R, model number 3. Guys, I like this a lot, and I might look to hold it a little more longer term, maybe at least give it up until near next earnings and see if we can catch a bit of that IPO breakout. I like HSAI quite a bit. Uber looks good to me as well. And this is one where it's a bit of it's getting shaky up there at highs, but I think back over the 9 is one you just got to take. So it's trying to break to all-time highs, struggling a little bit with that psych level of 100, and kind of rolled, but still holding structure, still looks great, guys. And I think back over the 9, back through that prior all-time high, which kind of aligns with it, looks really good here to me on Uber. Nail is the other one that I'm quite interested in, and this is a 3x ETF for home builders, and you can see all this accumulation that we had coming in to the rate cut cycle that we have now entered. So you could see Wall Street positioning into this, right? And this is a sector that should benefit long-term from a rate-friendly environment as people begin to build homes again. Very likely going to happen if loans become more attractive or more affordable. Guys, over the 50, you got to swing back here on Nail. And Amazon is another one over the 50. I like it, all right, for a push towards high end of year, but I do need it over the 50. It was attractive on this 200 hold, but, my models, I want it over the 50 just because I'm not investing into this, right? I want a short move up towards highs. I want it over the 50, right? I don't want that resistance just above my entry, right? I want to clear it first before entering. And I like SOFI, another one, sort of like HSAI. Thank you, Zach from Bootcamp, for bringing this one to my attention. This is pretty attractive to me. We've got an IPO cycle, model number 1, okay? We've got a shake and go, so it breaks out, fake out, shake out, holding structure, holding our levels, and then we've got our triple R, which is a strong company in a trend backed by growing fundamentals. This is my bread and butter model that I trade weekly, and we're looking for something in a trend to pull back, so we get a retracement reaction at around our level and remount of the short term. That would be the 3rd model aligning here on SOFI. Guys, I like it. Looks really attractive. ALAB looks good. This triggered yesterday, so what I'm looking for is possibly a soft open that goes red to green. But guys, it's a retracement reaction at around our level, remount of the 9. This did trigger yesterday. But again, I will keep it on watch today. OUST looks decent to me as well. Retracement could be double toppy, so a bit of caution here. I do want confirmation. I did sort of fail that 9 yesterday, so I need it through yesterday's high, which would be a triple R trigger over the 9, and that additional confirmation of getting through yesterday's price action. Dave is one that's been pretty shaky lately, right? But we're getting a chance to get over the 50 and the 9. I like it. If it does, we know Dave can get quite squeezy. CRDO. This one is, oh man, I was hoping for a soft open. Looks like it's going to gap up, so I might miss this. It's okay. We've got plenty. We've got positions on. My longer term ones are coming back. Guys, I'm so happy, man. I think we're going to get over 200% today, tripling the account this year. And we still got Q4. Might get crazy. Anyways, all right. We got CRDO. Looks like maybe we missed this one. That's okay. PEGA looks good. All right. Another one that a little caution here on a possible double top, but over the 9. Looks like it might get some legs on it to go. Roblox looks good. This one, look, it's loading. Another one, IPO cycle. This is attractive, right? We're holding the 50, holding structure, pushing higher, and really basing just below that breakout level. I think through the 9 is an entry here, and then if we get through that prior high, which is the green line, we shouldn't have any problem taking out recent gap up high on earnings. And then SE is the last one here on today's list. All right. Retracement reaction at around our level, remount of the 9. It is doing that. Textbook triple R trigger here on SE if we get it today. All right, guys. I'd say market risk B. All right, we're in a B. Maybe even have to say B minus because we are in that headline sensitive environment that we just are. I don't know what Trump's going to say. We're in a government shutdown. I don't know what that means. They keep stretching how long it's going to be. It is what it is. Look, we're trading price action. That is the other thing I want to say to close this. We knew that a government shutdown was coming Monday when we took positions, okay? But market breadth told us to pull the trigger. Market breadth told us to be aggressive, while the headlines told us to be caution. Who do you want to pay attention to? Learn to read market breadth, look under the hood, and read the room, okay? That's what you have to do. You cannot trade headlines. You'll get shaken out or scared out of making any money. You can't trade headlines. Learn to read market breadth, and that is something we do teach in the bootcamp. And that's it, guys. Control yourself, manage your risk, and let's go make some money. I'll see you soon.